Afternoon all, Matt and I have just parked up. Afternoon all, Matt and I have just parked up at Usk. You can see the old railway bridge over the road. I'm going to go for a wander a bit further along because between this bridge and the bridge over the river there is an old wartime pillbox that might make a Pokéstop. So we're here to investigate and have a wander and take some photos. I won't talk continuously, but I will chat it. Don't know what that was. Store of some sort? Probably never know. Here we are. A sign advertising the Old Station Walk. Matt's disappeared, he's gone on ahead of me. Basically, I suppose he didn't know I was going to stop and fiddle about with this one. Sometime, one day, I might take a wander up there and see where it leads to, but not today. We're going, there's some guidance on the sign here, which actually doesn't tell you where it goes to. That's about par for the course, I guess. In amongst these trees there's an old railway tunnel, and I think it would be kind of mandatory to go and have a quick look at that. Before it was closed because of masonry falling inside it, so we'll wander down and see if that's still the case. I haven't got any kind of a light with me, so depending how it is, I can see it's closed, but you can see right through it. There is actually a public footpath that leads through it, but at the minute, of course, that's blocked off. Unless that track that I looked at just now goes over the top and rejoins the same route, then this will be a no-go area. We'll try and take a we've got the it's quite a big high structure, this one. Rather more substantial than the one at my restock. No, I don't think one could climb up there. Not without some kind of climbing assistance. Now what we'll do, we'll go right up to the fence and put the camera through the fence. Ooh, cool, that echoes well, doesn't it? Cool, rock on. Yeah, they are, as you might see, very determined that people won't get through, but somebody's managed to bend the wires back here. And it all vibrates well when you touch a wire too. And by using the doubler, it's about the biggest shot of the far end of the tunnel you can get. But yeah, that vibrates well. Cool, I like that. Cool. But yes, it is securely padlocked. Actually, the view out of there is not bad. I think we might have to shoot a picture of that as well. Turn the doubler off. Centre up slightly. Actually, no, don't centre up because the sun's getting slightly in the way. Or in the way isn't the right term, but having an effect. It's better from there. I don't think those bits hanging down will reach my... Ooh! Somebody's painted a face. I think that needs a photograph. Is that a clear picture? Yeah, that'll do. Don't need the flash. I presume McNabb's has gone straight on across the bridge. Do like the echo in there, that's cool. I just hope this cheap little thing has picked it up. Yeah, last time I came here I sat my number 2 camera on something suitably supportive and took a little video of the river.
Anyway.
I am recording, so you are currently being filmed or videoed or whatever, and you will be on YouTube later if it comes out.
No,
I'll tell you what, did you see the tunnel there?
kind of. I was trying to find that blinking whatever
Pillbox.
I think it's well hidden over there.
I found it. It's on your side, that side.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. It's well hidden.
Yeah, you have to make a bit of an effort to get to it. It's there.
I thought it was.
It's it's not an effort. You can see people have. There's a clear route down to it.
Was there a former railway platform that side?
I don't know, but this is the Old Station Walk, so
Yeah.
it could have been. Yeah, you'll just need to. Actually, you might be able to do it from there.
No, I need to go closer.
You've got to get closer. Yeah, well, it's easy enough to do. You can see there's a clearly
Yeah.
defined path that others have used. I'm going to wander on and see what else I can do. Memo to self: don't whistle when recording.
No.
Yes, your pillbox there. There was something else of interest over on this side, but I think that's gone. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot more overgrown than last time I was here. Over to that side, I could actually get, as far as I recall, right to the bridge parapets. We can this side still, so let's have a look, shall we? Not much to see. It's only a road we're looking over at, but well, you never know what we'll see until we look. Okay. Yep, see Sally Skoda flashing her lights at us. Right. Let's head for the river bridge. There's the road going the other way. It's the B4598, which goes from central Usk up to the gyratory system on the edge of Abergavenny. There's a windmill on the left as you go north, or on the right as you come south, of course. Yeah, it's a lot clearer here, and as you can see ahead, the bridge parapets on both sides are quite readily accessible. I think it was, I've got a feeling it was this spot here that had the other piece of railway infrastructure that is no longer there. Might have been a small signal box or something. I can't remember a while ago that I wandered along here. Let's have a look downriver first, shall we? Actual fact, let's not. Let's just take a picture where we are first. Now, looking, there's a vaguely yellowy tree. If you look beyond it, that hill point there, I'm fairly certain is the Sugarloaf. Haven't yet made it to the top of the Sugarloaf, but it's on the list. Yeah, some of those are open at the bottom for drainage. That one isn't. I don't mind, as long as it's solid enough to take my weight so I can get up here for a slightly better view with the camera. I'm happy. Nice reflections in the water again. Had a bunch of those yesterday. Oh, and there's a Do with the buoyancy aid on. Doesn't appear to be any difficulty. No, doesn't appear to be any difficulty, so so that's looking upriver. Let's go a bit further over where the angles are slightly. But oh, look at that reflection now. That is a definite photo. A very definite photo, that is. We'll take a fully zoomed out one. And then we'll flip it into there. That's the best reflections. Just look down there, see that bench? Wouldn't that be a lovely place to have a garden? Ooh, and your own fishing too, cool. Not that fishing has ever appealed to me as an activity. But I guess if you're that way inclined, it's a good place to be. Yeah. Yeah. And now looking downriver, the reflections aren't quite so good, but still some worth taking aim at. A bit there might be. Here he comes. Should we do a River Usk selfie? Actually, over this bridge, shooting a selfie is going to be quite hard, so perhaps on balance we won't.
Someone's back in the Baptist church again.
Right, from here one can go that way, which is where the railway went, but it abruptly ends at the road. One can go that way, but it's not a descent I fancy tackling. One can go that way, which is quite steep steps down to the river. You can see the path going into there.
So somewhere there's a Pokéstop along here.
Along there?
Out on the road.
When have you spun that then? Because we haven't been to Usk before. What?
Picnic and recreation along the river. We've probably got as we've driven through Usk.
I don't think we ever have.
We've been through Usk a number of times.
Have we? Okay, if you say so.
I would never have spun it.
Yeah. It's more likely to be down here actually. What is it, a recreation ground? Okay, well I'm going down to the riverside. 3,000 watery steps, riverside rambles beside the Usk. I may have taken a picture of that last time I came here, but we'll take another one. Yes, scrambling down from what I described the alternatives just now actually doesn't look like a terribly good option. And somebody's mind there, but I don't think I can reasonably get at it to retrieve it. It's not a bad view across there, actually. Oh, not sure what road that is going that way, because the 472's over there, which is the road we came in. No, it isn't. That's the B4598, so that's probably the A472 over that way. I seem to remember getting right down to the river's edge somewhere along here last time I was here, but that descent there doesn't look like one that I fancy doing. That's a reflection of the house in the river again. With that tree there, I can't actually get a picture of the house and its reflection simultaneously. Never mind, sight. Somebody's dumped a COVID mask.
Bit wet, come on.
Hello, Doug. It's a new one, this is. Reflections of houses in water.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not new, but it's something I've never photographed before. Yeah, there comes a point we hit some woods. You can go on into the woods, but you eventually come to a point where a tributary comes in from that direction and you have no choice but to turn back.
Hey, right.
I'm not actually proposing to go that far, just a quick wander up here. I did it the first time. Got right up to the point and I looked and I thought, nah, there's no way I'm crossing. Hadn't realised there was a tributary there until I got home and had a look on the maps to see what it was that had stopped me.
Hello, Jigglypuff.
This could be where I went down. No, it isn't, I don't think, but a nice low-angled shot under there could be quite an interesting one. Need to go right down, I think. We need a new Snorlax picture somewhere. for my
Unfortunately,
Facebook
the river
profile
hasn't
picture.
flooded quite yet.
Right, okay. So a Snorlax and me one somewhere for my profile. Not here, cause let's do it with the river behind rather than the trees that are blocking the view. That's a good one. That worked. Yeah, right, Master, if you stand roughly where I am now,
Hang on. I'm very slow for that.
I went round the back. So in fact didn't fancy that one. If you stand sort of here, you should be able to get Snorlax and me, preferably with some reflections in the river as well. Can you do them landscape mode?
No.
Okay. Be stuck with what we got then, won't we? Well, I can't go back any further. Let's move that way so that the tree isn't in me eyes. Or the light isn't in me, sun isn't in me eyes. I'll do. Right, make that one up, get that one up, and I shall make it my profile picture later. Yeah, and then the footpath goes in and goes around to the left of those trees. I don't know where it goes after that.
Hey, right.
So I'm tempted to say let's make this the end of this bit. Because what we could do, we could go up and park up further up where I parked the first time I came down here. Have a wander.
So that's what, the river Usk?
That is the Usk. And it's a lot lower, a lot less flooded than when I came down here last time. I can't even remember when that was now. Alright, you're wedding a photo of me.
Yeah.
That's right, so later on I can make that my profile picture.
Yeah.
Right, that rocks, that works. Missed. Right. I can hear female voices. Almost sounds as if they're on a boat on the river. But I don't know how saleable this river is.
Nice. say it's speckle water. Boat on the water. Yeah, come work it.
Hmm?
Come work it.
What?
Boat
on the water, yeah. No, you can't. Sails in the sky, I suppose.
Yes.
They don't really work. Heather Brown commented on my photo. That's probably the, did I put my selfie up? I didn't do a selfie, did I? Oh, I didn't do a selfie. Another place where varifocals will be useful is for wanting to use the
That almost looks to be from the tugs.
what?
Those logs and everything there.
Yeah. Using the
what's it called? Got trapped and they had to get boom on.
To use the LCD, it will be easier. It will be easier, I think, with the varifocals.
Probably.
Can't quite get a shot along the river from there. Have to be content with what I took from up top just now on bridge. Having said that, that wasn't a bad one, bad view. Nah, that looks a little bit steeper than I want to tackle. Down there to Riverside looks a bit steeper than I want to tackle.
Yeah.
Okay, upwards. Memory says there was a Stanley Holloway monologue upwards.
Are those lavatories open or closed?
Yes.
Closed.
They look closed to me.
Yeah, they do. Oh well. Thing is, when we left Monmouth, I didn't think.
Yeah. I don't know where, if anywhere, to find public loos in Usk, other than that lot, which I think actually are probably part of the leisure centre or something complex. And they definitely look. What?
I think they're focused on nominations to.
All right, I'll carry on up. I'll carry on up here.
Wow.
Yes, we can walk down ahead of us here, which, as I probably said earlier, is where the railway line used to go, but it just comes to an end at a fence looking down on the A472. There is talk of creating a complete cycle track from Ponty through to here. Quite what they would do at the end of there, I don't know, but it's not my problem. Just prop this up for a minute and wait for his nibs. Don't want that like that. Let's get the camera a bit further out. Those same reflections from a different angle. Fisherman's gone in. I'm not sure one would want to have children in that house, because it would be all too easy for them to get down the garden and fall in the river. But as a retirement place it could be rather nice if one could afford it, which I almost certainly can't. Let's have a quick look over this side of the river, the bridge, sorry. Yes, much lower than when I was here before. It was seriously high. I'm aiming to find a bridge a bit further up the B road that I riverside from before, just to get a comparison photo. Then I'll find one of the old set and one of today's set and put them up side by side. I might even tag them into this, or perhaps into the I'll probably split the videos between this wander and that wander and tag them into that video at some point. I'm presuming he managed to get the pillbox nomination for a Pokéstop in, because he didn't complain about lack of signal. What does Facebook want? My brother has mentioned me in a comment.
That's 2 nominations done.
Right. What was that one then?
Information about some walks and stuff around here.
Oh right, okay, the one at the bottom of the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a picture of that. My brothers and I reminiscing about a Benny Hill song.
Not the one you put on last night, I hope.
No, the Andalusian gypsies have a saying so old but so true, that for every man there's a woman, and my darling, I've chosen you. But for the final chorus, the Andalusian gypsies have a saying so old but so true, that a woman, and I had to get lumbered with you.
Yeah.
Yes. From the same album as the thing I was referring to last night, I suspect. Well no, the thing I was playing last night wasn't Benny Hill, it was Chuck Berry.
Quite.
So it can't be the same.
I don't know.
Although Andrew would remember the Chuck Berry, my ding-a-ling, because it was 72, so I was 15, so he was 13. So he would have been in...
And I was minus 50.
Yeah, you were minus a few years, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was 15, so I would have been in yeah, Simon would still have been at primary school, but might even then remember it. I think we did buy the record at home. Where it is now is anybody's guess.
Pass.
Yeah.
Was whoever was attacking the Baptist church
Gave up.
gone away? Yes.
That's the one, the Baptist church near me.
Yeah. Let's be gone, lads. Isn't this only minute? Oh, we're not going to get it.
Yeah. It wasn't the usual dude then.
Yeah, probably was.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure when I came down here before I could walk right up to that fence.
Probably.
You still can this one just about. But I can't remember when I did that now. until I get home and can look at the albums. You know, look at the photos. I suppose I could do some sort of a diary system, but there is kind of a Charlie Bravo Alpha hanging on that.
Yeah.
Well, that light through the trees looks like a shot. More for the edges than the centre bit. So there is your pillbox.
Yeah.
Does it stink inside?
Yep.
Feeling it might. People use it as a bog. Yep. Same, I suspect, as the one over the bridge from Lidbrook.
Never actually have gone back for me to spin that one.
Oh, I'll have to fix that then.
Yes.
What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've got to do it this half hour tomorrow then.
At some point we need to go back to Langford to try and see what's gone like.
Yeah, I ain't doing that tomorrow.
No.
There's a definite Charlie. Well, we can't because I've got to go to the dump at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you did you have a look in the tunnel?
No.
Do you want to go and have a look?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've been up the tunnel, so I'm going to wander around the corner here and then cut this video off. Might have a look up the beginning of that path, see if I can see where it goes. This is a bit drier than it was last time I was here. I kind of chickened out of going across it altogether. But then I suppose it was a different time of year. It's going upwards and upwards and upwards, and they don't want us to cross it because there's a barbed wire on the top of this fence. I don't think I can be bothered to wander up a little way up there for the sake of it. So we'll come back down here. Lovely and green here. Some kind of chickens, even chooks, as the Australians would say. Chooks. Pretty coloured chooks. What's them?
They put me nominating that for.
Why?
It's already in.
You can't nominate it then, can you?
No.
It's not just a case of no point, it's a case it can't be done. It's a bit chooks.
Oh. Hello, Burger.
Yeah, can't get a very good picture because it's under the trees and quite dark.
Hello, Mince.
And they don't sit still for long enough
No.
for a good shot.
Hello, Sandwich.